How assertive are you when you encounter the dominance of excessively dominant people? Do you know how to navigate the situation? Can you express your feelings and your needs directly while maintaining respect for others? I used to work at a place where a pile of work would be pushed my way at close of business and demands will be made for me to get this work done right away. Of course, I will get this work done, but I will stew in frustration. After my research, I discovered that when bosses behave like this, they are aggressive. Yes, the work needs to be done. But by dumping it on me at an inappropriate time or by failing to see the expectation time frame is short, they literally disregard my needs and my feelings. So I decided to find out how I can exert a little more control in a situation like this. It is time to flex my assertiveness muscle. Looking back, what would have been the best way to respond in a situation like this where work is pushed your way at the end of the day? To this type of aggression, you can politely inform the boss or the authority that their work will be done the next day. If you respond like this, straight up, simple, you assert your own rights, recognizing that the job needs to be done and you have to honor yourself. It's end of business. What can you do? It gets moved over. Hey friends, welcome back to my Set Reset channel. In this video, I want to highlight 4 key ways we can build assertiveness. First off, if you are a non-assertive person, I don't push things like that. It is not a sign of a weakness. It is a strength. And truly, assertiveness does not have to be used all the time, but it is a tool that comes in very handy. So, how can we raise the bar just a little bit, like I want to do? How can we be more assertive? Number 1, build self-confidence. How? We build self-confidence by identifying continuously the areas where we need to work on, our shortcomings or our weaknesses, at the same time improving on our strengths. When you hone on these both sides of the equation, you assert yourself easily because you know how far you can go. You don't take upon things that you cannot do. Number 2, say no. How? When you know your limits, you can say no. Knowing your limits and how much work you are able to take upon will help you to manage tasks more effectively. It will also pinpoint areas of your job that make you feel like you are being taken advantage of. What is the key mindset here? The key mindset is to remember that you cannot possibly do everything or please everyone. So it is important that you protect your time and your workload by simply saying no when it is necessary. Like in my example, the day was over, but you want me to finish the task. How? Once I worked out my workload and I knew what was supposed to be done for the day, Saying no became easy. Number 3, decide not to accept responsibility for how people react to your response. In my opening example, I was simply afraid of the other party's anger. How would they react? I kept thinking, how would they react to my response? Truly, why do I have to be responsible for how they react? The day is over. I cannot complete the task. It gets moved. Remember that you can only control yourself and your behavior as long as you are being respectful and not violating some other person else's needs. You have the right to say or do what you want. How they react is not your responsibility, so do not take it. Number 4, learn assertive communication. This is what I set out to learn. That is how I'm shooting this video. What is it? It is the ability to communicate clearly and precisely without caveats or doubt. Assertive communication is a way of speaking that clearly states your wants and your needs while maintaining the respect for yourself and the person you are speaking to. So, instead of stewing in your frustration like me, you know your limits, you say no, and you do this assertively. In conclusion, how are we going to cultivate assertiveness so that when we encounter the dominance of excessively dominant people, this tool will become very, very handy? Number 1, build self-confidence. Number 2, learn to say no. Nope, the day is over. It's done. It gets moved to the next day. Number 3, do not take upon the responsibility of how the other party is feeling. This is not your problem. They can handle that. And number 4, learn assertive communication. Have you encountered excessively dominant people at work or at your personal life? Tell us how you were able to assert yourself. Friends, thank you for watching. If you resonate with this content, like, share, and subscribe. And come check out Mindset Reset channel. I will see you in the next video. Ciao. Thank you for watching.